Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are talking about the people on social media. We have referred to them as influencers. Do you know that lately, any organization or every organization is looking for ways that they can engage with influencers to work? So like say Base One TV, they can say, okay, now this is what we want to do. We want to get some people online who are our so-called influencers. Then we will pay them to do some things to influence people to be watching our channel here in Kaswa, or better still here in Ghana. But for information, Kojokin and his people, they have done some analysis, some research on these guys. And I'm sure they feel that it is just the numbers, but when it comes to impact, they are not having it. So let me give you a clear example. This influencer, if he or she is engaged by Base One TV, Base One TV will pay the influencer so and so X amount of money. She takes it or he takes it. He does whatever he's supposed to do. You go online and you see that, wow, whatever the influencer posted, like 50,000 eyeballs, 20K this, 50K this. Wow, you are impressed. But you open your channel or you tune into your channel and still, it is the same number of people watching it. So they gave you the numbers, but in terms of impact, you did not get it. So we are asking, which one should we value? Should we still value the numbers, or should value the impact with our influencers, especially now that that is the craze? I tell you, every project that is coming up, if you go to any serious board meeting where they are coming out with any project, one thing someone will suggest is, let's get influencers. The influencers have the numbers, 1 million, 2 million following on social media, especially on the gram and now the new TikTok. If they are there, are they going to give you the impact or just the numbers? Kodo, you can start this for me.
This issue, let's do our best.
Yeah, do your best.
You see, one thing that I've come to realize is that in our part of the world, we are not strong psychologically. Most of the times, when many things beat us psychologically, more than the reality of things. Yes, the numbers count. But if I have 1 million followers, what is the benefit of that 1 million followers? Or what does it mean? What is it supposed to mean? Is it just by coming to my page and seeing that whatever I post gets views or likes or comments? Or the real thing is, if you want to sell your product or you want to promote your stuff, the target or the objective that you want, you have really gotten it. So before you go to any influencer, you, the person employing the services of that influencer, must have your objectives written down. Okay, I'm an upcoming artist, and I know that you have the followers on IG, so I want my song to be known by the people, or I want to be recognized on social media. So these are your objectives. Then you employ the service of the person. Now, when the person starts promoting your stuff, you need to find a ways and means to measure the impact, whether you have achieved the objectives
or not.
So you go to the person has posted you, and that video or picture has about 200,000 views, but you don't. Nobody even recognizes you. Like when you are passing by somewhere or you post something, nobody even recognizes you. It must speak to you that am I really achieving
The results.
Or I'm just fascinated by just the views. And that is what we see here. It is not everything. I'm a blogger myself. It's not everything that I can say here. But the point is,
What do you say?
we can't. So you see, everything that is there, we have to get the impact, and we have to get the real deal from it. But we see that most people are just interested in the views or the likes part of it. Oh, then this, as soon as he posted my video and it is doing 30K, it is doing 20K. But ask yourself, what have you benefited as an artist or the one you employed him? So it tells you that if you are going for such a promotion, you need to choose the right medium. At times, it is not the the social media influencer that you need at that particular time. You need other means that can give you the results.
We live in an era that people want to see the numbers.
Yes.
So even if you are going to do any bidding and you go and they say, but when you post, you get 5,000. This one gets 50,000. There is no way they will give you the business.
Good.
They will give it to the guy with the 50,000 reaction.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So if I'm also going to look for anything at all, to market, to advertise, publicity, I'll surely go for that bigger one. Good. So now how do you convince me that I shouldn't look at a bigger one because he might not give me the impact I'm looking for? How do you convince
that
me?
is why I made mention of the fact that most things that beat us here, it starts psychologically. Because everybody's talking about numbers. But I can tell you, somebody who has 200K followers on IG as against someone who has 1 million, and the 200K has more impact than the 1 million account.
Yes. Who are you talking about here?
I think who are you talking about here? This one I can mention.
Yeah, if you have figures.
Osebo's IG has 220 something K. Through that IG account, we raised about 10,000 cedis for a poor man. There's a little boy who is suffering from swollen heart. Osebo posted we were able to raise about 60,000. His followers, some donating from abroad. Recently, another person we have raised. Anything that you post, you get reactions. We donated to a girl who was suffering from swollen foot. We have people calling in from US, everywhere, wanting to support the girl. Now, we had some other bloggers that we gave the same content to.
Those who have the 1 million.
Numbers. Under normal circumstances.
You guys were expecting them to bring more returns.
But nothing happened. And it also tells the kind of things that they use to build their platforms. So people don't really understand the science of promotion and even choosing a media over the other. Some media cannot promote your product. It doesn't fit. So in the communication channel, we tell you the right medium to use. So if a channel is built with controversies, fancy stories, and you think that channel can promote your product, you are lying. Because the audience are not ready for that content.
Yeah.
They will just come, they will pass, they will flip.
And give an emoji.
Fire emoji. Unless all you need is that people should come and see the product. You just need, like some people want, let people know that this
visibility.
Visibility.
Yeah.
All you want is visibility.
Eyeballs.
But companies really want the results. After we gave this content to this person to post, how many calls have we received? They go to the extent that when they call, they will ask you, where did you see our adverts? To really know which platform is very, very efficient. So when they collect all this data, they will be able to know that, okay, these people saw my video from this person's channel. Then they can know that, okay, let's continue the business. But our part of the world, our musicians, our upcoming musicians, all they know is about the views. And most of them are...
They are...
No, the thing that we can't say all. We can't say all, but what we are trying to put across is that it is not just about the views or the likes or the reactions.
Okay.
But it's what objective or the intention why you give that content to the person. Look out for that. And always go the extra mile to analyze and see whether that investment you made or that promotion you embark upon was fruitful.
Okay, I might come back to you, Kojo.
Sure.
This is still the Sammy Flex Show. We are live here on Base One TV. Remember, you can also watch the repeat broadcast at 9 p.m. today on the same channel. And with the rest of our interesting programs lined up here, you can enjoy more. We are looking at one interesting topic where the era that everyone is talking about, numbers. We talk about influencers. Influencers will give you the numbers, but are they really giving the results? You give them stuff to post, they post, and really you get the numbers, views, good number of views online. You pick your phone and you are so impressed. But do they give you the impact or the results, reason you went to them? That is what we are looking at. And let me even share this before I go to forcing. These days it has become a norm that if you're a broadcaster, maybe on TV or on radio, if your live views that do not amount to some numbers, then it means that you are not huge or you are not doing the right thing. So people will come online, and because they know they would need the views online, they'll just misbehave. They'll do so many things unnecessarily. That's why now so many broadcasters or journalists are in the hands of police. Because they just want to do the sensations.
Anyhow.
They just want to do the sensational content, the one that will bring people online. They're going to, wow, 2K people are watching. Then he's fooling. Instead of him to do the right content, then he's fooling because he wants people to come. He wants the numbers. So this morning, that's the discussion we're having here on the Sammy Flex Show. Live on Base One TV at Nigeria Chromope, Kuma City. We are asking that, what should we target at? Should we look for numbers? Or should look for results or better to impact? Stephen Forson, come through.
Brother Sammy, it's long overdue. In fact, it'll be any new issue. But sometimes we the consumers, and I say we the influencers. Sometimes we get it all wrong, and it takes a lot of wisdom. It takes a lot of experience for you to actually know what you even want in this world. One of the most difficult things to know in this world is what you want. Sometimes you may think you want A, but you want B. You have to always steady yourself and know, even with friends, which friends are the friends that I want. You know, it's not everybody in your life. I may possibly want to have Kojo King as a friend, probably, than somebody who probably doesn't, he's out there, very popular, but he doesn't contribute anything to my life.
Yeah.
So this is my policy. whoever I do for also does for me.
Exactly.
And that's it. And the same principle translates to this same business. There are a lot of bloggers and so-called influencers out there. And it's not bad to engage them, depending on what you want. For me, what do I want? I want my product to be known by everybody, which is the eyeballs. But I also want everybody to also know me. I want them to know me and my account. So, although I have a lot of people who post my stuff, like post together a lot of stuff, I love what Kojo King and what those of, especially Brother Sammy, what Sammy Flex does. I'm not saying this because you are here. I like the fact that when I post, he doesn't also go to post. He shares what I posted. That means much more to me than posting my stuff. Because when you share my stuff, you've posted my stuff and you've also posted me.
Yeah.
So anybody who goes to view that thing also knows where the thing comes from. But other content, you are giving content to a content creator for free and you are paying him as well. It's sometimes doing one somewhere, especially on more YouTube, you know. YouTuber, no one man content for free. One thing is cool.
That's it. I got a reaction.
No one saying Usika account.
So
No, they are called boosty on account. No amount numbers kakra no hu anu weni age. I said na mudi na own di bi osefa won sago men di bi. Onu dia no the sabongo no dey ayewa no kakra. No the sabongo no dey ayewa no kakra. So bi hu a weni age abafo bi hu a we didi o hwe se wa hwa akole kama hwe lefu. Stop na come dey no.
Na no na afọ.
Na no dey nwa na no. So Brasami, I think our people get to understand. We need to demand from our influencers when we give them job to do. Because every money you pay outside should have some returns. There should be a value for money. Sikana was spending. Most people don't do value for money analysis. Sometimes what's not value for money analysis? Now, Bon say you've taken, excuse my language, stupid decisions. Everybody does. I've done that several times, but it is only when we sit down and
to do analysis and
come there, they will come the yes. It's a one year now. The sometimes money and engage in the money exactly what you want the person to do. I don't mind giving you money. Me post my them or the main post it. Me post out to me way so. At this time, share asa. That's our agreement. O share person can asa. I'm okay, and I don't care. If o composite o there so na me ya 200k views but me ya any results
any so
obi bo tibi compose on tag o ombo udin bo
yeah
na amanfo akwohwe sa akeke
yes
na I say content for honor
yes
it has nothing to do with me
and meanwhile these guys, you know, when they wake up they also think about today what am I going to post to keep my page
I know the people don't know. That's why we are paying them and giving them content for free, and we are paying them as well. We are paying them for giving them content. Ever since I came across this knowledge, my behavior has changed. Says Okoto eniti. Untimi ntonti pa efense. Na yeke jeti asuna abeche okwo. Davi. Ya jeti obi ya
fish o.
Kejeti obi ya comfort ka ojulo e obi abeche ni. Na okoche no. Ya na surprise me. And say yin ya ti e ho ase. Influencers ejuma no me na splendid. But I think sometimes even the influencers and then the people who are contacting the influencers don't even understand their job. They don't understand it. So obiate no ho ase a na some of your influencers send na more kind of content omodia build your channel. I will choose Kobiche any day because the gentleman has built his content with good stuff. Kojo King. The man King. No, say Kojo. They are telling people when you engage them, okay, you realize say we a human and here we post to what they are like that. The person doesn't care again. Sometimes opposite what they are within some few seconds, or some posted people 50 at so into who they no post here and pass down. I do not try people. It's I like to deal with people who also have my business at heart. There's so-called huge CEOs like Coca-Cola, They manage these big entities. They don't just come on board and say, yo. They come on board with all their hearts. But some of our influencers come on board with just the money. That's why sometimes we have to promote the song. But we also want to promote it in a way ebe matter. In a way, do you know how many people are promoting their songs? Do you know how much money people are spending on promotion? Yeah. You have no idea. But the people they give the money to don't treat the money as important. Yeah, exactly. When they say, oh, me post, some people say me post. That's the same way some of our DJs even deal with with the musicians. While engaging, they say, no. Time obesi abono.
In fact, obi okra ommo. Oh. Some of them will not even play it.
Yeah, they joke about DJ Bia. Oba. Oh, you see, Oba menjong ye pa the next njom na obe born pray matama me.
Yes.
Njom na obe bounce wa bo me die no. Na Oba menjom na then obe ka
attitude
that obe born njom ni nya aka ho. Nti se me ma wadwuma say ye mam na oye ne troka. Na next time am ba bi ba hu say wadwuma na oye no. You did a very bad job. That's why I didn't come to you again. And for as long as Kojo can Devia say Sikania Memediano, I have the right to give it to who I want to give it to.
Exactly.
Nobody can force to say this is the best. Look, where your best, where your best, you create. It is we the consumers who determine who is best. If you have 100 million followers, that's nobody is giving you a job. Your followers is useless.
Exactly.
I would rather work with somebody. But your project be those who are in my circles they know. School be no. Let me say me pay lady be na ye video we be. Me say me pay obi owo more than 100K. I have my reasons. Me pay obi owo be 20K, 30K hono be. Obi ono so try so be building ho.
Yeah, non fun.
Lately I have loved to work with people who also want to grow than people who are already grown. Because the people who are already grown, dealing with them is difficult. They look down on you. They take advantage of you. I like to work with people who are at my level, who want to grow with me. The same applies to bloggers. And except if you are an influencer and you see yourself that you can go at any of your clients' level and go and work with them. If you can't work with that client at his level, don't bother taking his money. So I say, me content na me ma say post ma me no. Substandard and Jimisika. O feel say some of the top artists need Juma na person who sometimes they don't even pay you. You only use them
for clout
to hype yourself.
For clout.
That's why I'm Jessica
for clout.
Eddie. And then we also look, instead of giving so much money, 10,000 to one blogger. Obey some shady job. Big blogger obey shady job. Trust me, I'll look for Obi over 10K for 100. No my charm. No my age man. To me, you see, this is how you have to manage your business. When you have anything you are there, so won't say a business. I'm speaking passionately about this topic because people like taking advantage of people in this country too much. Way too much. And we need to stop.
Well,
but I think most of these musicians, they also give it to them that post for me. I think that's the mistake. That's the bargain.
That is the mistake because they don't understand. They don't understand.
I mean, sometimes adding what you are looking for.
The job has been done by the bloggers. God, the point is post for me.
Me catch you say on Instagram, post for me. On Facebook, share it. On Twitter, retweet it. That's the idea.
So if I post that, job done. Well, you just come and check the views.
Well, thank you. Thank you to Stephen Forse. Thank you to Kojo King. They have spoken already. I'm going on to Intim Dodo Solomon. But I'm also inviting you to be part of this. This is a beautiful conversation. And yesterday, who was yesterday? Okay, I'm sure none of you were here yesterday. Yesterday, we were having the same conversation whilst we were having our breakfast. And I was telling the people that, me, if you are a madman and I take your money, that I'll do something for you. When you come, I'll deal with you. But some people, they know you are a madman. They will take your money. Now, after taking the money, when they see you come, no, I can't deal with a madman. Meanwhile, once you were taking the money, you knew the guy was mad. So, we have a case on our hand now. An up-and-coming artist featured a relatively bigger artist. You took money for audio, for video, for posting and promotion. Now job is done. Post the thing and you don't want to post.
Don't want to post.
Meanwhile, you took the money.
Yes.
Some of us are witnesses that you took the money. Even the earlier arrangement, that was that, oh, we pay you this for audio and video and whatever promotion. You agreed. Later, when we were going on set, he said, no, you have to get some extra money. The artist wanted a video. He did not mind. He paid you the extra money. You got the money. Now let's go for it. We've done it. Post 2, it has become a problem. I'm sure if he pushes harder, he will request for another money again. So now, like, you are shying away. When we were taking the money from him, did you not know that this is who he is? First, it's a serious case. I always say that client satisfaction, if you are any individual, organization, and you don't think about client satisfaction, say, Majio Bisika, may ye say a man, Beso Yenon Pakunenije, your business doesn't have a future. Your business doesn't have a future because the person will come today, tomorrow you won't come. In fact, recommendation, or an artist will be poor, because where these people don't go there, you cannot deal with them. They are not listening. Let me listen to you.
Interesting conversation.
I know, right?
I think the basic problem is that those who need the services, they don't know much. And then those who are also providing the services, same problem. Some of them, they don't really know what they are doing. They are more like learning on the job. So I think that's where the problem is.
Okay.
The influencers don't really know how they can impact on their followers. And then those who need their services, sometimes they don't really know what they want. Or they have a fair idea of something that they want, but
like
they don't know how
all
to
they
get
want
it.
to see will be the numbers.
Yes.
But as to what really they want from the numbers, they have no idea.
They have no idea and don't know how to get it.
How to get it, yeah,
Yes,
I agree.
I think that's where the problem is. So at this point, I think we should form a consortium and then tell people, before you engage any influencer, come and see me. I will tell you where to go and what to demand from them. That will help them and they will get a better impact than what they are getting now.
Okay.
Yeah, so here's the thing. When you want to see the impact of an influencer, the first thing that you have to watch out for is the following. You have to profile the followers of the influencer. Okay. Forget about the influencer. Check the followers, what the kind of comment that they give under that influencer's post. What they are interested in, the things that they react to the most. You have to know those things before you engage them. So because some of them, somebody like Trini Jonas, or huge numbers. But we know the kind of people who follow. No. Say, yes. Oh yeah, oh you be out. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah.
In fact, you see now, just the Trini Jonas example.
Yeah.
I'm sure now, if someone should go on Facebook Live to be doing something proper, someone will come and the person has like say 50 people watching. Trini Jonas will come with all his things. He has 5K. No, sometimes he gets to about 12K live watching. I'm sure whoever has money to put into in name of influencer will give it to Trini Jonas. Because you have 50 people. Yeah. He has 12K.
I won't advertise there because
that is what is happening.
12K no more. They don't see enemies.
No, but first that is what is happening.
12K no be almost 6,000 enemies. So probably just when I will tell branch any kana or bank transfer from.
Yes.
First and then
the whole thing is
with this education, people will start learning.
So when you know the profile of your influencers, like Mr. Fossey is saying, now you know say Trini Jonas crab will be 6K enemies be the platform is all more. And this is Trini Jonas any BB mamia. How are they going to take it? And I say bad impression be about my product and now as a who's an man. Now one who say oh they qua now on fanco. In fact, it means so I be good sell the back because you just want brand awareness and reach. You just want people to see and then it will get to them. And no, you don't care say or mobile bow page about baby be person it be mostly musicians and other songs and tie you to that brand awareness and reach. You just want people to hear you and see you. Into say no any dance or tie so on tie any day or we into almost an obit their match in the Jonas are posted. And I say or member name posting it direct or Casa on bonum no actually. That's another way omu say the you free be content marketing. In that content marketing in the space, the person will not market your product direct, or the best send the content in him. And the oba starting the show no, not all born no. On country will be as or market no, but they will hear say or born no.
It's an indirect way of
selling
the content
yes
to them.
Yes. And content marketing, according to research, is effective than even direct marketing now, man, for you. Because the influence that you have on people, no, more follow up to do what you like or something like that. And you know, say, then you can know how to measure your impact. No?
Okay.
Instead of saying, say, post mami. And then you'll be answering the SO post you BB. And then I'm using Chinese Jonas as an example. Kobiche is also in another line. And the product are Chinese Jonas every post any impact. No? And yet the same thing that Kobiche post your impact. And now everyone just you test it. Even the social media platforms, say, oh, baba be or product, oh, person boost here. Sometimes they even give you the option to test it and see how a reaction before you even go ahead and do the opus or in this honey man no Oma pay services no any Oma give you services no omunim and you be a be post mama no post o friend now say na say ma post am no into wa measure said the oye no ebi won so o be request for bibi kra omu hia or they don't need it and so oba eno no obebusa enkofu bi aba say menye ayi ma no me boost na YouTube channel man me hwe enema wa posti ho ene boost na so ye na me hu say emwa no nti bi wa me catch say no emwa
this is not what you
go
need.
Yes, this is not what you need. Go and do more and I bibi obi wa posti one video or si boost mame. So I go like, okay, after I boost it, people will see it, and what happened? What next? So obi ba o channel ho there no be one video. So that one video no say na we boosting na we hu no. Nti o mra o channel ho me den. What bo canvas obi ani so. You have say o product e wo channel ho. There wo dey call out no unum say nipa no. So o hwe no a ebe kan bibia kire ne say o mra o page ho ana ma ho. But o product na ye ba akopɛ wo boosti ama nipa na hu oba o channel ho wa hu hwe obeka unye serious kra ese bibi wo page ho enti saa enema no na amanfo nim ena omo ye bibi akeke ema ye hu impact na eba na na se de eba ena nye platform bia so na wo ye time ana me ye very part of like production team of KSM show. I'm still there, but not as before. Yeah. Say guest be be show ni so kra na meeting be because be a meeting be because the first question you be busa me do you think this we can get numbers from this guy? Then I will share my opinion and even based on data me say okay, this person based on what is going on right now no say the neighbor show ni so you be more views. And my reason is in the video I could say why yes I do we I kind of want some platform we so why we know a good guest. Obi on to about me to know onya ready mama friend. Meaning say as I go for the BT and come for me.
I know because you prevented them from getting the sign. Yeah.
And so because I pay impact be and say a person in right in internet. That's what we were doing. Sometimes yes, sacrifice. I said no, we have to balance it. Or this person we are not sure what will happen, but you putting it on and it be also based on topic and you can have a fair idea. Say you be impact be and Oma influencers and almost the another omunya obia or more technical in terms of numbers, doing the analysis and all that. And this obedient the product by you consult people say obedient the product about you know my platform, what do you think I should do? Because if you are a new product, but if you know what you are doing now, you can do something for people to now follow it and after it will influence them to do something. A new product, a new platform, so but you can still do something. But the usual thing, the new one say, oh yeah, had you been to? obonyum bi na wasa na sheki to wan na ade eche na yes school bi more people na omo yaba na wa be gina na aka say a new school they are good one you take your child or your emfa numbers no ba emfa because said the amount for nimu no enye no na like okra in fact problem okra na ye be associated with you say there be oba o sheki to no one okra na you are not maybe
you are the one to tell us to go
yeah. But that school now, no so pen numbers into or say had you been to no de command or no so nim and go on fan ko fanum ko had you been to her by school there fa ko biche or an alpha break or you king like you have to know where to take your thing to and the influencers to obi or I say no you heard numbers now intimate but you as an influencer can also convince people say I can do it based on Nema we are me won't know. And you know the bottom line is those who are looking for the services should know what they want, and those who are giving the services should also know how to give a better service.
Wonderfully said, in Team Dodo Solomon, aka Chemo. Kojo, you want to add something?
Yes, because earlier on you made mention of the fact that this thing is even escalating to radio stations.
Oh yes,
which is very appalling.
Yeah.
I know radio presenters who have lost their job due to this things.
That they don't have numbers.
When they are on radio, their Facebook stream is low.
Yeah.
And this is coming from radio managers,
top management people.
They are giving pressure on the presenters.
Yes.
How? Radio has listeners. People are listening. When he opens the phone line, people call in to contribute. You know the impact that you are getting from the show. And just because a platform that people can also use to view whatever is happening. Facebook is a communication tool. So, we know that by this time, people might not be behind their TV set. People might not be at home or listening to radio. They have their phones. They can watch it over there. And after the video is also there that they can watch later.
Yeah.
But you are using that as a yardstick to measure the performance of the radio presenter. So I said there will be a time that now certain people who are online, who have the numbers, will be radio presenters.
Oh, no, but it's happening already.
Now happening.
It is happening.
You
Now most of the people employed to host programs on TV, they are the influencers. Yes. They are the so-called influencers who are now on TV. Check around. You find most of them.
We are spending our own doom because we have qualified journalists, qualified presenters who can do the job because they don't have following on social media. A person can do nasty things, gather numbers, and be given a media platform to handle.
Exactly.
And look at the danger and the threats that it will pose to society.
That's why right now our media space, is filled with so much mediocrity. Sometimes I find it difficult. I was saying it last time. I find it difficult listening to any Ghanaian radio station
news.
But when did it happen to us? We were listening to some radio station like that. The guy was doing interview. This is showbiz we want to listen to. We were forced to tune off.
We have to tune off because
we were forced to. We played our songs.
So what time we came up?
Yes.
Then I'm meeting BBC. And I'm meeting
you see,
because some of them low research among and the over sensationalization of issue, even news. News,
sad news.
And the news radio. Because are you speaking the news or you are speaking?
Because they want
the program managers. It's not them. Program
they want views.
And that is why it is very serious because if a presenter wants to do the right thing and the program's manager is on your neck that your views are not encouraging, then I have to do any content.
And the man for best at you
that will get that's what is happening. Somebody will come that I have the bigger breast in Ghana. The next day you see the person on radio. And they will be calling Mumra Facebook. All because of a so we are Charlie 4K. And they are so 4K one will views.
Well, thank you guys.